Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Butterfly Goddess Tarot, and I am here to do a love reading for my Virgos at this time. I do have to start off by saying that the message cannot and will not resonate with everyone. I also want to thank you in advance for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share if you're led to do so. So, interesting thing, I actually did Virgo's reading last week, but for whatever reason, I could not get it to upload. So, I guess that's spirit saying that that was not the message that needed to be heard. So, we're going to try again. So the cards that you guys have are the Page of Cups, the Fool card, the Ace of Cups, the Judgment card, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. So, as I was shuffling, and as the cards were coming out, Spirit was telling me that, you may be dealing with someone, there may be like an age gap here, or if it's not an age gap, it's an experience gap. Like one of you has had more experience in relationships than the other one. Like maybe one of you has been married before and the other one hasn't, or maybe one is a little bit older than the other one. But it's like somebody has experience and, they know how to kind of navigate through, relationship ups and downs. And it's like the other person, they have this young, inexperienced energy. And it's almost like they don't know any better. It's like they're moving like they don't know any better. Because here's the thing, like I kind of feel like they're doing things that you just kind of look at them and think like, what the F? Like, seriously, are you really doing this right now? Or this makes no sense at all. And I don't even feel like they're doing these things out of being like with the intent of being malicious or trying to hurt you or anything like that. They're just in a stage where they're kind of foolish, like they don't, no one has shown them better, no one has taught them better, so, and for whatever reason, I feel like the feminine energy is probably the one that's more mature. It could be vice versa. I could be, the energies could always be switched, but you'll know how this resonates with your situation. But the Page of Cups, that is a younger, person who, it's kind of like, when you think about it, it's kind of like maybe that college graduate who's just going out into the world, and doesn't really know much about real life, but, they are at the point where they're gonna find a job and they're maybe gonna start looking for a home or, or an apartment or whatever, because they're not established yet. I don't see them as being super established. Like they may have some accomplishments, but I don't think, like I said, I don't necessarily feel like they're in the same position that you're in. And then the Fool card comes, after the Page of Cups, which to me, it just kind of reiterates the fact that they are just kind of not making the best decisions overall. And, sometimes, the Fool card can come and it can represent like, hey, go out into the world and just, go experience things and have fun and, don't take anything too seriously. But after the Page of Cups, when it comes after the Page of Cups, to me personally, it just signifies someone who really is at a place in their life where they, they need some, they're gonna be learning some hard lessons. I feel like for some, this could be like a recent past energy, like, because I do see some growth here as we move on to the other cards, with the Ace of Cups coming in and with the Judgment card coming in. First of all, I do want to say, with there being, a decent amount of cups here, there is love here. I do feel like they love you. I do feel like it's real. And I never want to say this to anybody, but I almost feel like if you work with them, you may end up getting the results that you want. Like, I really would never say to somebody, well, stick around, it'll get better. Um, but like I said, because I feel like this person's intentions are not bad, you can kind of give like a little grace to them, because they just, it's almost like they can't help themselves. They just step in the all the time, you know. I don't know what kind of, for some of them, like I said, I feel like they didn't see better. Like maybe they didn't grow up seeing, their parents in the most loving relationship, or, you know, so they don't necessarily have firsthand examples of, you know, what a good healthy relationship looks like, and how to work through, the issues that come up in relationships, like the common things when it has to do with money, or, raising children, or buying homes, or just all of those things that you do as a couple. you know I just feel like they've never seen it before. So, or not never seen it, they've never experienced it being done, like I said, in a healthy way. So, you guys have the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups, again, I do believe that there's love here. I do believe that their growth is coming. That's why I kind of said, like, it might be okay in this particular situation to be patient with the person. Now, obviously, if they're abusive, if they are truly hurting you, and then obviously that's not a situation that you want to stay in. But this is not for those people who are in that type of situation. So with the Judgment card, it's almost like they come to a place where they're like, wow, the person that I'm with, I love them. It doesn't get any better than this. And they love me, and they're willing to like work with me in all my craziness. Like, I have to do better. So I feel like in you sticking around and kind of like showing them some grace, they in return, they do kind of step up to the plate and really, again, I don't think it's going to happen overnight. If it has already happened, I think that you're still going to have some little situations that you're going to have to deal with, and they may not always handle them the way that we would want them to, or the way that makes sense. But I do feel like they are going to put in the effort if they see that you are willing to work with them. You also have the Four of Wands. So Four of Wands talks about stability. It talks about, like having that strong foundation, and kind of like it's the beginning stages, because you see the couple there, they're just getting married there. So maybe there is, a wedding in your near future, maybe an engagement in your near future. But with the Four of Wands, that just talks about like starting from the ground up. And I kind of feel like that's what's going to have to happen with this person. Like, you're going to, this sounds bad, but you're kind of going to have to train them. Like, that's the thing. I think that they're trainable. Like, you're just going to have a lot of patience. But I think that you can build them up to be better. Like, and not like you doing all the work, but I mean just in loving them and supporting them, and being patient, but at the same time still like not, don't like give in to the point of where you lose yourself, or lose your basic beliefs, or what makes you who you are, because that would never be a good situation. But if you do all those things for this person, I think the payback is going to be great. I think you'll be rewarded in the end, because there's also eight of cups here, which talks about moving on to more calmer waters, moving on to a more stable situation where there's growth. You're not at the 10 of cups, which is like completion, but like I said, for you, I definitely think it's going to be a work in progress. But all in all, there's love here, and the person wants happiness, and they want it with you. you know, everybody is not always going to be at the same level, but it's just a matter of whether or not you are in a place where you mentally, right, can handle, you know, everything that this relationship is going to bring with this particular person, you know. And maybe this is past energy for you, you know. Like I said, energy is ever changing, and it doesn't necessarily have to be right now. This could actually have been your story already, and you could be coming out on the other side. You could already be at your 8 of Cups, you know. And so maybe you can testify to, you know, having gone through these beginning Page of Cups and Fool stage with this person. So I do want to say thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye.